Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening to Gagan Sai. Today is the 9th class mathematics, chapter number 8th chapter, quadrilaterals. Today we will learn the exercise 8.4 in Telangana State Book, page number 192. Today we will learn the 1 to 3 problems. Today we will learn it in this session. Okay? Are you understood of the previous class, Gagan Sai? Are you understood?
Yes.
What is the midpoint theorem of a triangle? Based on the theorem 8.3 last problem in previous class. Are you understood? Are you any doubts?
No doubts.
Shall I start the today class?
Yes.
Based on the same theorem 8.7 theorem, midpoint of a theorem, midpoint theorem of a triangle. Based on that theorem, today we will learn the exercise 1 to 3 problems. Today we will learn it only. Okay. Yeah, first let's see the problem in our textbook. Be carefully, listen better, neatly. First problem. Look at the textbook. Be carefully, listen. ABC is a triangle. D is a point on AB such that AD equal 1/4 AB. And E is a point on AC such that AE equal 1/4 AC. If D equal 2 centimeters, find BC. Okay, this is the question. First, I will explain this question. What is given, what is asked in this question. ABC is a one triangle is given. Okay. D is a point on AB. AD equal to 1/4 of AB. AB side is how many parts here it is? AB side is divided by 4 parts only. Okay. AD part is 1 part. And E is the point on AC. Such that this one only. This is also same. 1/4. So that's why AC is divided by 4 parts. And if D equal 2 centimeters, then you have to find out the BC one. First given data, how to write it in our given problem. Yeah, this is the given. In triangle of ABCD is a point on AB and AD equal 1/4 AB and E is a point on AC. A equal 1/4 of AC. If D equal 2 centimeters, then I have to find out the BC. First draw the one triangle. This is the triangle. ABC triangle. In ABC triangle, D is a point on AB. D, one point. D is a one point on AB. AD equal 1/4 AB. So, AB side, this is the AB and this is the AC side, BC side. So, AD is divided by how many parts? 4 parts. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 parts is divided on. So, AD is the one part. One part of AB. Okay, are clear? Next, here E is a point on AC. This is the E point on AC. This is also AC is divided into how many parts? 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. So, AE is one part. AE is one part of AC one. So, that's why this is the DE. And remaining, this is the lead should be X, Y. Suppose this is a P and Q. Okay. Yeah, DE centimeters is give. How many centimeters is give? 2 centimeters is give. Length is give. So, you have to find out the BC length. But you don't know this length. You have to calculate it on BC length. This is the very simple problem. Solution. Let the solution for this problem. Yeah, very simple, Gagan Sai. Do you know the midpoint theorem of a triangle? Yeah, by using that theorem in this problem, by using that theorem, how to calculate the BC length only. Very simple. Yeah, first from this figure, from this given figure, be carefully, listen better. Given figure. What's the figure? In triangle, ABC triangle. ABC triangle, D, E are the points are the points of face sides. Sides. What's the sides? AB and AC sides. AB and AC sides. Okay, are clear? Such that what is given? AD is equal to 1/4 of AB is given. And another one, AE is equal to 1/4 of AC. Okay, are clear? This is given. If D equal 2 centimeters, then you have to calculate the BC length only. So here it is. Let X comma Y are the midpoints of the side AB and AC side. Okay. Let X comma Y are the midpoints. Okay. AB midpoints and AC midpoints are the midpoints of sides. What's the sides? AB and AC sides. These 2 points are the midpoints. These 2 sides. And join D comma E and X comma Y. Join of these 2 only. All are the side. Joining of these all points only. Okay. These 2 are the important points only. So let us take these 2 only. You write it that point only. Okay. Yeah. Next. Now let us take the AXY triangle. Let us take it only. Why it is take this triangle? Do you know the midpoint theorem of a triangle? Let us take the one triangle. What's the theorem? The line joining the midpoints of 2 sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of it. Okay. This side is this, third side is this one only. Next, half of it. D is XY part. In XY, D is half of it only. This is the half part. Okay. And BC is also half part. This is the third side and this is the half of it only. This part. Okay. Now, let us take triangle. What's the triangle? AXY. This triangle. AXY. And what's the points? D comma E. D comma E are the midpoints. Do you know this is a triangle? These 2 are the midpoints. So that's why midpoints of sides. What's the sides? AX and AY sides. Okay. So from the midpoint theorem or by using or from theorem 8.7. Do you know the 8.7? Midpoint theorem of a triangle. So using that theorem, what's that one? DE is parallel to XY. Okay, DE is parallel to XY, third side. This is the 2 sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So what's the third side? XY and half of it and also half of it. So DE is equal to 1/2 of XY. Okay, half of it. So that's why this one. Next, here it is the D is equal value is given only. What's the value? Here D is equal 2 centimeters is given. So substitute this value in this one only. So what we will get it? D in place of you write it the 2 centimeters is equal 1/2 XY. We want XY value. Variables are you write it on one side, all other constants will move on to the other sides only. So now we are doing the cross multiplication. So XY is equal to 2 into 2. It is nothing but 4 centimeters. How much? Therefore, xy is equal to 4 centimeters. This is the 4 centimeter. Xy half of it. This is the third side. This is the half of it only. So that's why 2 centimeters. Okay. So next, now let us take this big triangle, ABC triangle. Now let us take the triangle. Why it is take this triangle? Here it is the first triangle. Why it is take first triangle? Are you understood? This is the DE length is given. So that's why first let us take this triangle only. AXY triangle. Let us take these two are the midpoints of this one only. AB and AC sides. So that's why let us take AXY triangle. E value are substituting in that and we will get this third length is we will get it. Now let us take this big triangle. Why it is take this triangle? This triangle is we want in given question we want the BC length only. Third side length but you don't know. So let us take this one, this triangle. In triangle of what's the ABC triangle. In ABC what's the x comma y. X comma y are the midpoints. Okay, are the midpoints of sides. What's the sides? AB and AC sides. AB and AC sides. Okay. From theorem 8.7 is two sides of length is parallel to the third sides. So what's the third side? BC side. This is the two sides of length parallel and half of it on xy is equal to 1 by 2 BC length. Okay, are you clear? Xy value are substituting in this one. What we will get it? BC value we will get it. How will you get the BC value? Are you understood? Xy value substitute here. 4x equal to 1 by 2 BC. We want BC value. So BC is equal to, now doing the cross multiplication here. So 4 into 2, it is nothing but 8 centimeters. Okay. Therefore, what's the BC is equal to, what's the value we get it? 8 centimeters. This length is the 8 centimeters. Yeah, BC third side length is 8 centimeters. This is a half part only. Half of this XY only. Okay. Two side length of this side is the 4 centimeters. Third side is 8 centimeters. So, yeah, it is proved Gagan side. BC length is 8 centimeters. This is the this problem solution and it's very simple. Is also you write it only. That method is also we will learn it only in this problem. Here Gagan side AD equal to 1 by 4th of AB is given and A equal to 1 by 4th of AC is given. So what about DE and BC? This is also DE is equal to 1 by 4th of BC. Very simple. Why? Because here it is the XY is the midpoint of AB and AC only. So here this is the half of it only. XY is half of the DE only. So BC is half of the XY. So what about DE and BC? D is equal to 1 by 4th of BC only. That is also very simple one. Only single step. That is it's enough. Here DE. DE is equal to 1 by 4th of BC. Simple. Okay. DE value. Do you know the DE? DE is equal to 2 centimeters. Is equal to 1 by 4th of BC. So now doing the cross multiplication here. BC is equal to 4 to 8 centimeters. Very simple. This is the very short method. Okay. Are you clear? Are you understood? I can say. Here this method we will write it after this one only. Joining of D comma E and X comma Y. Now write it these two steps. You write it directly. Also you write it very simple. Also you write it this solution. Okay, are you understood? Otherwise this process is also correct. Anyone you do and practice at home. Okay, this problem solution is over and next we'll move on to the next question. Second problem. ABCD is a quadrilateral. E, F, G, H are the midpoints of AB, BC and CD and DA respectively. Prove that EFGH is a parallelogram. This is the question. What is given, what is asked. First I will explain this question only. ABCD is a one quadrilateral is give. EFGH are the midpoints of sides is give. All these all are the sides is give. Prove. How to prove that EFGH is a parallelogram. How to prove this one only. Very simple this problem. Solution. These all are three questions are based on the theorem 8.7 theorem. So very simple. First given data, how to write it in our given problem. ABCD is a quadrilateral. E, F, G and H are the midpoints of AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. To prove that EFGH is a parallelogram. To prove means is the required to prove. Okay. Yeah. This is the diagram. ABC. First draw the diagram. What is ABCD is a one quadrilateral. Draw here. And EFGH are the midpoints. What's the in quadrilateral? This is the one quadrilateral. Here it is the EFGH is the midpoints only. Next, joining of all are the midpoints. Joining of these all are only sides. Here it is the E point is the AB. Midpoints of AB side and next BC and CD and AD side. EFGH. Okay, are you clear? Next, yeah, this part. How to prove this one only. This figure, inside of this figure is parallelogram. How to prove this one. EFGH is a parallelogram. Okay. Let the solution for this problem. Yeah. First, from this figure, given figure. Very simple problem solutions Gagan side. Be carefully listen better neatly. From this figure, what's that? ABCD is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is give E, F, G and H are the midpoints. Are the midpoints of sides. What's the sides? AB, BC, CD and DA. Okay, DA sides. AC and BD are the diagonals of a quadrilateral. Okay, AC and BD are two diagonals. Two diagonals of a quadrilateral. What's the quadrilateral? ABCD quadrilateral. Okay, the diagonals AC and BD. In this figure, first draw the AC diagonal. In this figure, yeah, these two diagonals are divided into how many triangles? Total is 4 triangles only. So first AC diagonal is divided into 2 triangles. What's the triangles? ABC, one triangle, and another one is the ADC triangle. And next diagonal of BD also these two only. Okay, total is what triangles are is divided on. Okay, are clear? Now let us take this triangle. ABC triangle. Okay, are clear? Now this is the proof Gagan side. Proof. Now let us take the what's the ABC in triangle of ABC. Triangle. What's the point? Midpoints E, F. E, F are the midpoints, 2 midpoints. Okay. midpoints of sides. What's the sides? AB and BC sides. BC sides. Okay. From theorem. Do you know the theorem? 8.7 theorem. We know that one. From midpoint theorem. Midpoint theorem of a triangle. Now let us take this triangle one. Here it is the EF at the points. This is, what's the midpoint theorem? The line joining the two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. This is the third side, AC side, and half of it. Okay, are you clear? So from this theorem, what we will get it? F is parallel to third side. What's the third side? AC side. And next, F is half of it only, half of the third side. Okay, this is the equation number 1. And next, also take the another triangle. What's the another one? In triangle of ADC. ADC triangle. What's the points? GH. GH or the midpoints. Midpoints of sides. What's the sides? CD and AD sides. CD and AD sides. So same from or since also you write it only. Okay. Here it is the parallel. What's the parallel? Here it is the GH. GH is parallel to what's the AC. And here GH is equal to half of the third side. What's the third side? AC. Since what's the theorem are you using here? It is theorem 8.7 theorem. Since by using this theorem, this we can write it only. Okay. What we can write it? Are you understood? This we can write it on. This is the equation number 2. From equation number 192. Equation number 192. What we will get it? Equation number 1. 1 is equal to EF is equal to half of AC. And next second equation, GH is equal to half of AC. So LHS part is equal and RHS part. LHSR is equal to RHS only. RHSR is same only. So leave it to. So that's why EF equal to GH. EF equal to GH. Okay. Are you clear? Next parallel also. EF is equal to AC and GH is parallel to AC only. So EF parallel to GH. Okay. Are you clear? EF parallel to GH. So this is parallel to this side. Are equal also. This is in EFGH is a one quadrilateral. In quadrilateral, one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. What is this quadrilateral? It is a parallelogram. We know that. What's the parallelogram definition? Parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral in which the both pair of opposite sides are equal. Then the figure is called as the parallelogram. Or one pair of opposite sides are equal. That is so parallelogram. Okay. But here it is one pair of opposite sides are equal only. So directly is also write it. Otherwise similarly is also write it too. Similarly, next this draw the BD diagonal. Whatever the triangles are is divided here. Two triangles are is divided. What's that? Triangles BAD. One triangle and next BDC. Another triangle. What's the midpoints here? It is H comma E. Okay. H comma E is parallel to this DB only. and here it is also, this side is also same, G comma F is parallel to BD. Directly is also write it, same procedure. Here we can write it down. Very simple. What we can write it? Similarly, in triangle of, what's the triangle? BAD triangle. In BAD triangle, EH is parallel to, what's that? BD. Okay. This is the EH is equal to half of the BD one. Directly is also write it down. Okay. And next in triangle of, what's the triangle? BDC triangle. FG is parallel to, what's the third side is? BD. Yeah, here FG is equal to half of the BD. This is the equation number 3 and this is the equation number 4. From equation number 3rd and 4th, EH equal to FG. Okay, EH is parallel to FG. Okay. Similarly, is also directly is also write it, but these two steps, but don't write it only. Directly is also write it. Otherwise, write it the 2 more steps extra write it. From equation number 3rd and 4th, what we will get it? Gagansai. Here it is the EH is parallel to FG and EH is equal to FG. So these two sides is also parallel or equal. So what about this figure? Name Gagansai, this is it a parallelogram? Yes, is it a parallelogram? So EFGH is a parallelogram. Why it is a parallelogram? Are you understood? In this figure, in quadrilateral, EFGH is a, both pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So that's why EFGH is a parallelogram. Yes, it is a parallelogram. EF is equal GH and EH is equal FG. So what's that? EFGH is a parallelogram. Okay, are you clear? Are you understood? Otherwise, quadrilateral, EFGH is a quadrilateral. In quadrilateral, these two sides are equal and parallel. So that's why. So it is a EFGH is a parallelogram. Hence it is proved. Are you clear? Are you understood? Hence it is proved. Are you understood, Gagansai? Separately as also you can draw here. Here this is the quadrilateral and AC diagonal. Draw here these two triangles. Okay, it's divided only. AC diagonal is divided into these two triangles. Next separately is also draw here BD diagonal and next divided into these two triangles only. But I am directly write it. This is the EFGH is a parallelogram only. Okay, it is proved. Hence it is proved. Yes, it is proved only. Yeah, this problem solution is over. This is the EFGH is a parallelogram. This problem solution is over, and next we will move on to the third question. Show that the figure formed by joining the midpoints of sides of rhombus successively is a rectangle. Okay. This is the question. What is given? What is asked? Here it is the rhombus. And rhombus is give, let it should be the rhombus A, B, C, D, or anyone only. Okay, P, Q, R, S. Okay, let take a one rhombus. And midpoints. Take a midpoints, any 4 midpoints. Let us take the P, Q, R, S midpoints is give, and how to show that this is a P, Q, R, S is a rectangle. How to require to show that one only. Okay. Very simple, this problem solution, very simple only. First given data, how to write it in a given problem. Yeah, this is the given, this is the rhombus, ABCD is a rhombus only. See, PQRS are the midpoints of sides, AB, BC, CD and DA sides. And to show are required to show that. here show that one. So that's why required to show that PQRS is a triangle. Okay. Yeah, this is the diagram. First draw the one rhombus ABCD. One rhombus. Draw here midpoints. 1, 2, 3, 4 midpoints. PQRS. Midpoints of a sides. What's the sides? AB, BC, CD, AD sides. Okay. These are joining of all are the midpoints. Yeah. What about this figure? We have to show that this figure is a rectangle. I have to show that this one. This part only. Okay. This is the rectangle. You have to show that. How will you show that this figure, inside figure is a rectangle? Let us one by one. Let us step by step write it. Okay. First from this figure. From this given figure, let us take ABCD. From this means is the let us take ABCD. Is a rhombus. Okay. And P, Q, R and S are the midpoints. Is it midpoints, Gagan Sai? Yes. Midpoints. Midpoints of sides. What's the sides? Here it is the AB, BC. Okay, AB, BC, CD and DA. Respectively. Okay, are you clear? Next, proof. What's the proof? Here you can say this is also by using the midpoint theorem of a triangle. By using that theorem. AC and BD are the two diagonals. Proof AC and BD. Diagonals of a rhombus. ABCD rhombus. Okay, two diagonals of a rhombus. Here first AC diagonal is divided into how many triangles? Two triangles are is divided only. And BD is also two triangles. So total is 4 triangles. First let us take the two triangles. Similarly also we can write it only. Very simple also you can write it only. Yeah, first one is the AC diagonal is divided into two triangles. This is the AC diagonal is divided into two triangles. What's the triangles? ABC, one triangle, and another triangle is the ADC, another triangle. Now let us take one by one triangle. Now in triangle, what's the triangle? Triangle of ABC triangle. What's the midpoints? P, Q. P, Q are the midpoints. Midpoints of sides. What's the sides? Here it AB, BC sides. AB and BC side. This is the AND symbol. Okay. BC sides. Here it is PQ. PQ is parallel to. This is the parallel to third side only. Two sides of a length. Two sides of a length is parallel to the third side only. This is the line joining the two sides of a parallel to the third side. What's the third side? Is the AC side. And what's the half of it also? PQ is half of the AC. Since what's the theorem are using here? It is, do you know the theorem? 8.7 theorem are using here. Okay. This is the equation number. What's the 1? Next. Now let us take also this triangle also. Also take this triangle. Why it is take these two triangles? Are you understood? One by one or we have to show that one. Parallel or equal only. So that's why one by one take the triangles. In triangle of, what's the triangle? ADC triangle. In ADC, what's the midpoints? R comma S. Or the P, Q or S. Okay. Or the midpoints. Midpoints of sides. What's the sides? The CD and AD side. AD side. Okay, are clear? From this theorem 8.7 theorem, what we can write it here? SR or RS. SR is parallel to, what's the AC side? Okay, and SR is equal to half of the third side. This is the equation number 2. What's the theorem are using? Since above theorem, same theorem. Above same 8.7 theorem are using here also. Okay. And next, this is the equation number 2. Now from equation number 1 and 2, what we will get it? Very simple. This is the LHSR is equal to RHS only. Here it's the PQ is equal to SR. The RHS part is equal only. So that's why here PQ is parallel to AC and SR is parallel to AC. AC is equal only. So that's why PQ is parallel to SR. And here it is the PQ equal to SR. Why it is parallel, why it is equal, are you understood? From equation number 1 and 2, RHS part is equal, so LHS part only. Okay, R is equal only. So, yeah, this is its over. And here PQ is parallel to SR. Okay, are equal also. Yeah, it is this is a quadrilateral. PQ, RS is a quadrilateral. This is a 4 sides and a simple closed figure. So that's why it is a quadrilateral only. In quadrilateral, one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. So is it a parallelogram? Yes, is it a parallelogram? Similarly is also in parallelogram. Similarly is also this side is also equal. This side opposite this side is also equal. We know that only. In parallelogram definition and properties also we already learned in previous classes only. So that's why these both sides of opposite sides and equal and parallel. We know that. Okay, are you clear? In quadrilateral, what's the in quadrilateral is, what's the quadrilateral? PQRS. In quadrilateral PQRS, PQ is parallel to SR and PQ is equal to SR. So therefore PQRS is a parallelogram. Is it a parallelogram? Yeah, since this is the one pair of opposite sides are equal. One pair of opposite sides are equal or parallel. Equal or parallel. Okay, in quadrilateral. What's the quadrilateral? PQRS only. So that's why I am already writing that point. So since also I write it. Okay, so that's why PQRS is a parallelogram. We know that. Similarly, you write it in parallelogram. What's the parallelogram? In parallelogram, what's the PQRS is a parallelogram. Parallelogram. What's the PQ? Parallel to SR and what's the PQ is equal to SR. Similarly is also you write it. What's the similarly write it? This part. PS is parallel to QR. This is parallel to QR. And PS is equal to QR. Why it is parallel? Why it is what's the equal? Are you understood? This is the BD diagonal. BD diagonal is divided into these two sides only. So in this what's the triangles is divided here? BAD one triangle, BCD one triangle. So here it is the PS is parallel to what's the third side? BD side. Okay, and here also QR is parallel to BD side. This is the equation number 3 and this is the equation number 4. So from equation number 3 and 4, what we will write it? PS is parallel to QR are equal also. Same previous problem model. This type of model. Okay, are you clear? Third step. In triangle of these triangles. Let us take this triangle in the previous problem model. Okay? What's the BAD? Same BAD triangle. Here it is the PS. EH in place of you write it the PS only. Here it. BD as it is write it. Okay. FG in place of what's we write it? QR. From equation number 3rd and 4th. From equation number 3rd and 4th, these two are equal. RHS part is the same. So LHS part you write it on. So PS is parallel to QR. What we can write it? Similarly, we can write it this one. Why it is equal, why it is parallel, are you understood? This is the, otherwise since also write it. From triangle of, what's the triangle say? BAD triangle. And what's the triangle? Triangle of BCD triangle. Okay, these two triangles similarly also you write it this one only. Yeah, these two sides are is parallel and equal. So PQRS is a parallelogram. Are you understood? So next, rhombus. In rhombus, this is the rhombus. Do you know the rhombus? In rhombus is all sides are equal. This side is equal, this side, this side, this side. All sides are equal. Okay, are clear? All sides are equal. Next, angles. Diagonals are perpendicular and bisect to each others in rhombus. We know that. What's the properties of rhombus? Are you understood? Previous class it's over. In diagonals, AC and BD diagonals are perpendicular to bisect each other. Perpendicular means is the 90 degrees. Yeah, this opposite is also 90 degrees only. At O point, how many? Here the AC diagonals is perpendicular, bisect to each other only. So that's why all are the 90 degrees. Okay. And next, what about this one? Angle P. Angle P is also 90 degrees. Why it is 90 degrees? This is a one parallelogram. Let us take this is a suppose of here it is the X and this point is the Y point only. Okay. This is the X and this is the Y only. So, yeah, see beta, this figure, look at this figure, this part figure. Look at this one. What's this figure? XOYP. Okay. This figure, is it a parallelogram? Yes, is it a parallelogram? Why it is parallelogram? This is a AC is parallel. Third side is parallel to the, this is the two sides of PQ. This side parallel on. These two sides are is parallel. So this side is parallel to this side. And this side is parallel to this side. So in quadrilateral, what's the quadrilateral? XOYP. In quadrilateral, both pair of opposite sides are equal. So it is a parallelogram. Yes, it is a parallelogram. XOYP is a parallelogram. In the parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So that's why angle P is also 90 degrees. Okay, are clear? Yeah, what's the rectangle? What we needed to show that here PQRS is a rectangle is proved only. So PQRS is a What's the PQRS is a parallelogram is proved only. What's the definition of the rectangle definition? Rectangle is a parallelogram only. Parallelogram, one angle is 90 degrees. Right angle only. Then the figure is a rectangle only. In parallelogram, one angle is 90 degrees. All angles are 80 degrees. So then the figure is called as the rectangle. It is proved only. One angle is also 90 degrees is also its over. Angle P is also 90 degrees. So here it is. This is the PQRS is a. What about this PQRS? It is a rectangle. So and it is proved only. Are you clear? Very simple. And in rectangle, adjacent sides. In parallelogram, adjacent sides are, some of the adjacent sides are supplementary. We know that only. That steps also I write it. Otherwise directly is also I write it. In rhombus. Okay, are clear? In rhombus, diagonals. What about the diagonals? Diagonals, perpendicular and bisect to each others. At right angles. So what's the this one? XOY is 90 degrees. Angle of XOY equal to 90 degrees. Here it is the XOYP. Otherwise one more step is also write it. A quadrilateral. This is the quadrilateral. In quadrilateral is XOYP. Okay. In quadrilateral XOYP. Here the angle P is equal to 90 degrees. Here XOY is equal to angle P is equal to 90 degrees. So why it is equal to 90 degrees? These two are is the opposite sides. Opposite sides, not sides. See, angles. Opposite angles are equal. In parallelogram, XYP is a quadrilateral. All are the both pairs and sides are equal. So XY OP is a parallelogram. Quadrilateral or parallelogram also. XYP is a parallelogram. Already it's over. Already is proved only. Okay. Since by using the midpoint theorem of that theorem, by using this is also already proved only. It is proved since it is proved. It is also it's proved only. So that's why these two angles are equal. Why it is equal? Yeah, this is the opposite angles are equal in parallelogram only. So that's why this is it's over. Yeah, directly is also write it. Otherwise, two more steps also write it. And so what's the PQRS in quadrilateral. PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, PQRS is a parallelogram. This is a parallelogram. Parallelogram means is the both pair of opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. PQRS is a parallelogram. Both pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. And one angle is 90 degrees. One angle is 90 degrees. What's the one angle? That is nothing but angle P is equal to 90 degrees. So that's why, therefore, PQRS is a rectangle. Is it correct? Is it rectangle? PQRS is a rectangle. Simply write it on. Otherwise, other steps also you write it. What's the steps? Here, that is the two more steps are extra, write it on. Here, angle. This is a parallelogram. It is proved only. So, what about the angles? Angles are the consecutive angles. Some of the consecutive angles are supplementary only. So, angle P is equal to angle Q is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, we know that only. Otherwise, extra you write it, these one. P plus angle Q is equal to 180 degrees. Why it is 180 degrees? Are you understood? These two are the consecutive angles. Consecutive angles are supplementary. We know that only. Consecutive angles are supplementary. Lengthy process. This is the lengthy process. Otherwise, directly is also write it to anyone. Angle P. Angle P, do you know the angle P? Angle P is equal to already, it's over. Already is proved only. So that's why 90 degrees. And this value are substituting here. What we will get the angle Q value only. So 90 degrees plus angle Q is equal to 180 degrees. And angle Q is equal to 180 degrees minus of 90 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. And angle Q is also 90 degrees and angle P is also 90 degrees. What about the remaining two angles? Opposite. In parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So what about angle R? Angle R is also 90 degrees. And here this is also proved here. It is just before here it's over. Proved it's over. This is the 90 degrees and this is also opposite sides is also 90 degrees. Each angle is 90 degrees. In parallelogram, each angle is 90 degrees. What about this figure? This figure is a rectangle. We know the definition. Okay, are clear? Rectangle. Rectangle is the, what's the definition? It is a parallelogram. Both pair of opposite sides are is parallel and equal. Each angle is 90 degrees. Or all are its right angles only. Or one angle is 90 degrees. So that is called as the rectangle. So it is proved. Are you clear? Here angle P is equal, angle Q is equal 90 degrees. Next, here are remaining two angles. What are remaining two angles? Here S, R. S is equal, similarly S is equal and R is equal to 90 degrees. Why it is equal? These two are is the opposite angles. Opposite angles are equal. Equal in parallelogram. What's the parallelogram name? PQRS. Okay, are clear? So these two are is equal. And the sides is also equal. What's the sides? Here it is. PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR and PQ equal to SR. One side is parallel and other side is the PS. PS is parallel to, what's that? RQ. RQ and PS is parallel RQ. Are equal also. And angles, all the angles are equal. PQR. Yes, is also 90 degrees. So, PQR is a rectangle. Hence, it is proved. Okay, are clear? Are you understood? Are you clear? Yeah, very simple. Simple also you write it. This is better only. Simple it's over. Otherwise, this is also lengthy process. more steps. Okay, it's take the extra time. Are you understood? This problem is the very simple, and this problem is also it's over. Each angle is 90 degrees, so it is a rectangle. It is fluid only, and it is fluid. And today's class it's over. 1 to 3 problems it's over. This is the rectangle shape. So okay, this is the rectangle. Opposite sides are is one, not square shape. Okay, are you clear? Yeah, this is the rough diagram only. This is the today's class is over. Are you any doubts? Are you understood of the today class?
Yes.
I hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day. Like, share and subscribe. Say bye.